Good morning. Hello, my name is Sarah, and I'm a current undergraduate student here at the University of Guelph. I would like to welcome you to our convocation ceremony this morning. The University of Guelph is honored by our graduands, and we take great pride in this convocation. I'd like to tell you a bit about the proceedings today. The ceremonials used for conferring degrees has evolved over a millennium, and the gowns and hoods represent that history. In general, the gowns for baccalaureate and magisteriate degrees are black, and the color of the hood is different for each degree program. The doctorates at the University of Guelph have a bright blue gown, and the honorary degrees are an even brighter color. The University of Guelph crest that you can see on the curtains behind me and on your convocation program also represent our specific history. The emblems in the crest show links with the royal city of Guelph through the white stallion above, the connection to liberal arts through the book, to the sciences through the astrolabe, and our connection to abundance and agriculture through the cornucopia. The University of Guelph motto, Rerum Conocere Causis, is a quote from Virgil. It is variously translated to either, happy is the one who is able to discern the reason of things, or perhaps, to know the meaning of things. The procession of people into the hall is also influenced by ancient tradition. The piper will herald the start of the procession of graduands, the students who are here to graduate today. This will be followed by the arrival of the mace leading the platform party. The mace is a symbol of authority of the university and will be carried by the beadle. In medieval universities, a beadle was chosen by the instructor to work as an assistant. Today, the beadle is the ceremonial officer of Senate. Following the beadle and manse is the chancellor, president, members of the administration and honorees, fellows of the university, members of the board and senate, and members of faculty and staff. The degrees will be conferred in the order that you see in your program. The degrees are separated by categories representing the specific degrees being awarded within the college. We will begin with doctorates and magistrates, followed by the baccalaureate degrees. The name reader will present scholars to the chancellor and president by degree category. As the name of each student is called, the beadle will place the hood over the recipient's shoulders. This moment will be videoed, and technology willing, there will be a simultaneous live cast of the event to allow family and friends to watch from a distance. The chancellor and president will greet each student at center stage, and a photograph will be taken. We understand the joy and excitement accompanying this event, but we ask that you please hold your applause until after each group of graduates has crossed the stage. There will be an opportunity for a truly thunderous applause. Once all the degrees are conferred and the cheers are cheered, the chancellor will close the ceremony and a recessional will play. Please remain standing during the recessional until all the platform party has processed out of the hall. Our colleagues from Alumni Affairs are hosting a special social media platform developed especially for convocation. Please share your photos, memories, and advice for graduating students by joining us on social media and using the hashtag #GuelphGrad. Finally, may I be the first person to congratulate the graduands on their various successes and offer my congratulations to the family and friends who are here to support them. Welcome to convocation at the University of Guelph.
Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
I would like to acknowledge the Attawandaron people on whose traditional territory the University of Guelph resides, and offer respect to our Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, and Métis neighbors as we strengthen our relationships with them. Traditionally, an invocation invites the blessing of God on an event, and if you believe in a higher being, you may be giving thanks right now for this occasion. But what if your worldview does not include a higher power? Can this day still be significant, both academically and spiritually? I believe it can. If you are the parent or friend of one of these graduands, you know today is significant. Some of you may be so surprised and even shocked that your son, daughter, or friend made it to today that you now believe in miracles, if not God. You are proud of what they have achieved. As they face the challenge of finding the right context to apply their education, may you continue your support, always mindful that to be loving, caring, and encouraging is at the heart of providing the spiritual support that we all need in life. If you are one of the faculty members who taught, cajoled, encouraged, and mentored these graduands to reach this milestone, you too know that this day is significant. May you have a deep sense that it was worth it, that this is what all their years of education were for, that this is what your long years of education were for, and may you have renewed energy to do the same with the next class of undergrads. And for the students before me who are graduating today, may you be thankful, determined, and good. Thankful for your parents, your profs, and the life force that brought you into existence, determined to make this a better world, and good in your field and in your character. If spirituality is about values more than beliefs, you have been encouraged at the University of Guelph to embrace life-enhancing values like caring and compassion, along with academic achievement. Whether you believe in a higher being, an impersonal life force, or simply in life, love, and goodness in our universe, may this be one of the most significant days of your life as you become equipped more than ever in whatever field you go into to change lives and improve life. Amen, which means so be it. You may be seated.
Mr. Chancellor, members of the board, honorary fellows and faculty of the university, families and friends of the graduands and graduands, welcome to the celebration of convocation at the University of Guelph. My name is Franco Vaccarino, and I have the honor of serving as the president and vice chancellor of this great university. And I'm privileged to welcome all of you here to convocation today. Now, as we begin today's convocation ceremony, let me offer a few congratulatory remarks before we kick things off. First off, graduands, this is your big day. You've worked hard, you've persevered, and you've made it. Well done, well deserved. Now, before we go on, graduates, there's a group of individuals here who I'm sure you will agree deserve your special attention. And they are those family members and friends who have supported you from the sidelines throughout your time here at Guelph. So this is your opportunity to maybe stand up, give a little shout out to your families and friends who are right behind you and with us today. Well done. I tell you, this is a great photo op from up here. Thank you. So in preparing this welcome, I reflected on the address I gave at my installation as President and Vice Chancellor just last fall. And a central part of that message then was about how the university has prepared you, our graduates, for this very moment and for the years that will follow. So let me share with you some of my thoughts from that installation speech last fall. For those who know me, they'll know that I'm an optimist by nature. And in many ways, we are living through what might be remembered as one of the most exciting and important periods throughout history. Our world today is marked by incredible advances. Think about the life sciences and the physical sciences, in information and communications technology, in the sheer volume of discovery and knowledge. Now, through all this change, advances in the social sciences, the arts, the humanities, they test our belief systems. They challenge our constructs against new and evolving societal contexts. We're also seeing isolated disciplines and subject matter that are coming together in fresh and exciting ways, like music and computer technology, or healthcare and robotic engineering, or materials sciences and agriculture. More and more, those connections make knowledge more accessible and more abundant than ever. They also effectively shrink the gap between the generation of knowledge on the one hand and our application of that knowledge on the other. In our fast-paced and interconnected world, the distance has narrowed and it continues to narrow between today and tomorrow. And that, graduates, presents challenges and it also presents opportunities for you and for all of us. So what are the human attributes that will allow us to thrive in these dynamic and fast-changing times? Well, they include the ability as individuals, and I would say also as a university, for us to adapt and to readapt in a healthy way to uncertainty and to change. And by adaptation, I don't mean passive habituation. I'm referring to the act of very consciously and very deliberately redefining ourselves based on what's going on around us. When faced with change, people adapt. Sometimes we adapt in healthy ways, and sometimes we adapt in less than healthy ways. The opportunity for you, our graduates, is to adapt to change in healthy ways, to undertake thoughtful analysis that will help you find what I like to call the upside of uncertainty, or the upside of uncertainty and change. This provides hope, provides inspiration, and it's an important part of discovery. It's about taking uncertainty and change and turning it into something positive, something special. Now, you've spent the past few years of your lives studying and learning here at the University of Guelph, and an important part of our mission as a university has been to provide our students, you, our graduates, with the tools to successfully adapt and navigate through the complexities and the dynamics of a modern society. We've tried to help instill an ability to adapt to, and I would say, indeed, to thrive in tomorrow's ever-changing world. Your experience here at the University of Guelph has prepared you for that. In your years here, you've had the opportunity to learn, to witness world-renowned breakthroughs, and to grow personally, an important part of your experiences. And what you've learned has gone beyond the teaching of subject matter strictly and towards the process of learning, learning to learn, adaptation, creativity. As successful graduates, many of you will blend knowledge, mixing and matching ideas from separate disciplines. Your years at Guelph have given you the analytical skills and also the creative skills to apply that knowledge in innovative ways. So as you enter this next exciting phase of your lives, I encourage you all to draw on all of your University of Guelph experiences as learners and as members of a very special community, and to bring the very best you have to offer to every experience. Embrace the opportunities that arrive. Look to create your own opportunities. And I would say, dare to dream. Dare to dream and to reach for a higher sense of purpose. And find new and fresh ways to take what you've learned here to engage with and make a difference in your world. Thank you very much, and once again, congratulations. Well done.
I am pleased to invite Dean Juliet Christensen Hughes to now give the convocation address.
Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Vice Chancellor, fellow faculty and staff, honored guests, graduands. As Dean of the College of Business and Economics, it is my distinct honor to be part of this ceremony today and to have been asked to make the convocation address. Congratulations, you made it. You are here today along with those who cheered your triumphs, knew when you needed a home-cooked meal, texted an encouraging word, and watched proudly when you achieved, or perhaps more importantly, when after a stumble, you dug deep, found your footing, and got to your feet again. Clearly, you learned a lot over the past several years about accounting, economics, human resources, marketing and consumer behavior, sustainable commerce, leadership, as well as about business and organizations in general. You wouldn't be here today if you hadn't. It is our hope that you also learned a lot about yourself, about your work ethic, your intellect, your capacity for self-discipline, your values, who you are as a person, who you aspire to be, and your potential to make a positive difference in the world. As you sit here today, I encourage you to take the time to reflect on your journey as a learner. According to the experts, some of the most profound learning comes from personal adversity and struggle. Learning can occur quietly and privately through reading, self-reflection, and analysis. Learning can also be noisy and public, involving debate, action, and practice, inspired by a provocative question, the desire to learn a new skill, to help solve a problem, or improve a policy or a business in some definable way. I wonder, as you look back, what would you say was your most profound lesson, either inside or outside the classroom? Do you recall how you felt when you first stepped on campus, were helped into residence by an enthusiastic team of student volunteers, or found a house and met your roommates for the first time, or waved goodbye to your parents as you headed off to campus? You experienced orientation, made new friends, found your way to first classes, even though all of the buildings seemed to have the same name, or at least very similar names. You completed course projects, midterms, and finals. You experienced achievements and disappointments, scholastic and personal. Through it all, you persevered. You were resilient. Many of you actively embraced all that university has to offer, including getting to know your faculty, taking on leadership roles in student clubs and associations, participating on sport teams, and studying abroad. Over the years, you volunteered in the community, slept outside for 5 days for the homeless, something I had the pleasure of joining in this year. You won provincial and national student competitions. You tested theory, developed skills, and built professional networks through community projects, co-op work terms, and paid employment. Some of you even started your own businesses. How impressive. To all of you, I wonder how closely your preconceived notions of what university would be like matched with your lived experience. And if you were surprised, perhaps, by how much you have grown, how much you have been transformed as a result of this process, and the friendships that you have made. Many of you will know that I, too, am a proud graduate of the University of Guelph. I can't believe it, but it was over 30 years ago that I was sitting where you are now, having completed a Bachelor of Commerce degree in Hotel and Food Administration. I had just begun a management career with Keg Restaurants, I remember sitting exactly where you are, how tired I was, surprised that full-time work required much more physical stamina than school ever had. In truth, I was also somewhat disappointed. My management training program at the Keg had me spend a week doing each and every entry-level job in the restaurant. The week prior to graduation, I had been working in the kitchen. My hands had cuts from peeling shrimp and fanning lobster tails. Even worse for my ego had been the water-soaked shifts in the dish pit, peeling shrimp, washing dishes with my commerce degree. But you know what? Looking back, I wouldn't have changed a thing. The lessons I learned about how organizations work and what happens when they don't, about who I was as a person and who I aspired to be, were powerful. And they shaped the further learning that I wanted to do. What I learned is that every situation presents us with opportunities, some more obvious than others when you are in the middle of them, to demonstrate our creativity, as our president has said, and our character, about making a meaningful contribution, learning, and growing. As Lloyd Longfield, former president of the local Chamber of Commerce, recently told our students, no matter what your position, seek to be a creative problem solver. I similarly often advise, be the answer to someone's problem. Step up. See that every situation is an opportunity to demonstrate your unique capability as a problem solver. Embrace such challenges with a positive attitude. You will be noticed. I had no idea, as I stood in that dish pit with my soggy shoes and cut hands, I could never have predicted that one day I would go back to school, first for my MBA, and then for my PhD, to study organizational culture and values, and return to Guelph as a faculty member. I had no idea that my experience serving customers, counting inventory, managing a budget, marketing the restaurant to local businesses would one day influence my approach as dean. I had no idea how the various and seemingly disconnected events of my life would come together and develop my leadership skills. What I have learned on my journey is that each phase of life has its own lessons and opportunities. If you regularly ask yourself two questions, what can I learn from this, and how can I contribute, whether in your family, your community, or your workplace, I promise that you will ultimately benefit from every problem and blessing that comes your way. And we need you to do this. The University of Guelph is committed to helping build a better planet. The planet needs creative problem solvers, ethical and effective business and organizational leaders, people who are committed to helping address the seemingly insurmountable problems of our day, those associated with food, the environment, health, and community. And this, of course, is very much in keeping with the vision of the College of Business and Economics, to be and develop leaders for a sustainable world. I often say that as dean of a business school, I am unapologetically pro-business. But then I add an important caveat, business with integrity. I am a staunch believer that business is a fundamental cornerstone of a healthy economy, of a healthy democracy. Business is the sustainable solution to many of the world's most wicked problems. It is ultimately business that allows families and communities to be truly self-determining. It is well-run organizations that serve society's needs. Before I conclude, and in the manner of all good speeches, I want to share a quote from someone famous. Actually, I have three to share. One is from an artist, Pablo Picasso. One is from an author that perhaps some of you grew up with, J.K. Rowling. And the third is from a business maverick, now deceased, Steve Jobs, former CEO of Apple, which was recently acknowledged as the most recognized brand on the planet. See if you can match the quote with the person. I am always doing things I can't do. That is how I get to do them. Any guesses? Picasso. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all of the power we need inside ourselves already. J.K. Rowling. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know who you truly want to become. Steve Jobs. Different disciplines, similar advice. Do the things you can't do or don't believe you can. Recognize the magic that lies within each of you. Follow your heart and intuition. I truly wish you every success on the next stage of your journey. We know you will make us proud. Please stay in touch so we can continue to share in and celebrate your achievements. And if you're interested in seeing inside MacDonald Hall, join us for Alumni Weekend next Saturday at 3 when I will be giving a tour of the new home of the Business School at Guelph. Thank you.
Dean Christensen Hughes, thank you very much. That was a wonderful story and a great and inspiring convocation address. Especially liked the matching puzzle towards the end. And I know the graduating class is happy today for many reasons, not the least of which is knowing that you won't be tested on the content of Julia's speech. However, I do hope you take her words to heart and remember them as you leave this great university. Now, on to business. Will the graduating class please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and the University of Guelph, I hereby accept you for admission to your various and several degrees, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
Will the graduating class please be seated?
I'm sure you are all most excited, perhaps a little relieved. I'm certainly happy to see your graduate walk across the stage and be greeted by the Chancellor and President. And you may wish to express your emotions in some audible manner. That is fine. Please do go ahead. But may we ask that the general audience please hold your collective applause until after the presentation of each of our degree programs. Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Business and Economics that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honors Program. Gregory John Fernie Adamson. Jacqueline Cassandra Aggio. Kevin Ronald Albu. Lindsay Anderson. Sophie Paulina Ruby Arcal. Richard Armstrong. Sean Ross Atkinson. Adam Landon Bain with distinction. Margaret Celeste Baker. Christopher Brady Baldwin. Michael Bishop. Kevin Peter Blanchette. Andrew Brannigan. Justin Brown. Miles Harrison Brown. There's lots of Browns. Nathan Richard Brown. Carly Maria Burt with distinction. Elizabeth Bustillos. Stephanie Capobianco. Megan Etta Carberry. Felix Chansam Chu. Corey Chung Lung Chung. Juliana Cicerelli with distinction. Danielle Marie Clark. Matthew Paul Conan. Nicholas Frank Corsi. Mark Mackenzie Costello. Connor Mackenzie Cressman. Trina Curran. Nicholas Dawson. Dylan Maurice DeHond. Well done. Congratulations. Jeffrey David Delory. Jin Deng. Peter Joseph DeSantis. Joseph Anthony DeBella. Alana Deal with distinction. Nicholas DiVincenzo. Tinica Megan Lee Dowridge. Amanda Duhasek. Adam Estrella. Ming Hai Fun. Nicole Carol Fellows. Rebecca Fiallo. Alexander Fisher. Jillian Patricia Fletcher. Matthew Vincent Genova. Nicholas Daniel Germanakos with distinction. Jareem Juretsky. Taylor Marina Graham. Joanne Teresa Gravel with distinction. Matthew Reed Griner. Matthew Gominiak. Jack Patrick Hallett. Jerome Hahn. Kayla Christine Hansen. Taylor James Harrington with distinction. Eric Brandon Hatton. Jeffrey Robert Hogel.
Congratulations. Oh, tell me. Heinz Gay. Do you want me to say it? You don't have to. Okay.
Daniel Heinsgay with distinction. Catherine Jagodkin.
Congratulations, you did it.
David Patrick Johnston.
Congratulations.
Brian Werner Jones. Katie Elizabeth Jonker.
Congratulations, you made it.
Charlotte Ann Judge.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Stephen Karras. Amanda Shelley Kearley.
Congratulations, well done. Good job.
Brady Peter George Keene.
Congratulations. Tamara Kimmel.
Tamara Kimmel.
Congratulations, well done. Congratulations.
Madeline Grace Klanick.
Congratulations. Tell me, Annalise Kolanova. Okay, well done.
Anna Luce Kolanovan.
Congratulations, well done. Komar.
Evan Joseph Komar.
Congratulations, well done.
Florence Labrie.
Can you just say Daniel Lam?
I'd be happy to. Congratulations, well done.
Daniel Lamb.
Angela Lampert. Tell me, Angela Lampert. Yeah. Okay.
Angela Lamperth.
Congratulations. Leg. Okay. Congrats.
Michael Legg.
Congratulations.
Joshua Devon Little.
Congratulations, you made it. Lonis, got it.
Stephanie Patricia Lonis. Rebecca Irene Laurentfy with distinction. Kaylee Lynn McLaughlin. Erin Malhotra. Justin Manarang.
Congratulations, well done.
Nicholas Stanley March.
Congratulations, good. How are you doing? Yeah, it's good. Good, there you go.
Christopher Vincent Miles.
Congratulations, it's your big day. Montrose.
Devin Allen Montrose. David Moore.
Congratulations, your big day.
Matthew Moore.
Congratulations, well done. Tell me, Maury.
David Alexandra Moray.
Congratulations, Daniela Isadora.
Daniela Mora.
Congratulations, well done, Marcy.
Margaret Mosley.
Congratulations.
Jamil Moss.
Congratulations. I need your help. Con. Yeah. Con. Yeah. Okay.
Conmane Moonpose.
Congratulations.
James Alexander Mackenzie Monroe. Callan Nagu.
Congratulations, tell me. T. Lanwin. T. Lanwin. Yes. Sorry. T. Lanwin. Tell me one more time. T. Lanwin. Got it.
T. Tut Lan Nguyen with distinction.
Niven. Congratulations, Don.
John Purcell Niven.
Congratulations. Thank you. Can I just get you first name, last name only? Yeah. Linda Nong. Yes. Got it. Congratulations, Linda.
Linda Nong.
Congratulations. Well done. Marie.
Katerina Marie Nyman.
Congratulations. Tony Parra. Ricardo Parra. Well done.
Ricardo Parra. Daniel Lore Pasta. Kyle Gregory Percy.
Congratulations, well done.
Brandon Neal Pitts.
Finally, I'm here. Complicating what I got you last year, but that's okay.
No, you have to tell me.
Swapnil Pradhan. So that's what
Don't say that
Yeah,
one.
so Swapnil
Yeah.
Pradhan.
Pravan.
No, Pradhan.
Pradhan.
Pradhan. Yeah, you got
Got it. Pradhan.
Swapnil Pradhan.
Well done. Congratulations. Puntillo. Got it.
Braden Puntillo.
Congratulations, Rankin. Congrats.
Kevin Alexander Rankin.
Congratulations. Rekia. Jesse and Rekia. Congrats.
Jesse Ann Recchia.
Congratulations. Well done.
Nicole Natasha Reynolds. Courtney Daniel Rowland.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kelsey Lynn Rummel.
Congratulations. Is it Sacco? Sacco. Okay, good. Congrats, Isaac.
Isaac James Sacco.
Congratulations. Santos Ronald. Got it.
Renell Alexander Santos. Anthony Cito.
Hi, congratulations. Tell me, Syed Mohammed Shah. Okay, congrats.
Syed Mohammed Shah.
Congratulations, well done. Schusterman, well done.
Corey Andrew Schusterman.
Congratulations, well done. Stencil, congratulations,
Kirk Glenn Stencil.
Congratulations. An easy name.
Spencer Stewart.
Congratulations, well done. Your big day. And it's strong, right? Yes. Do you want the age? No, it's okay.
Paul Robert Strom.
Congratulations, Ryan. Well done.
Ryan Sean Tapley.
Congratulations. Now Hassan Mohammed Tariq.
Hassan Mohammed Tariq.
Congratulations. Well done, Zoe. It's your day.
Zoe Ann Taylor.
Congratulations, David.
David Michael Tomlinson.
Congratulations. Tell me one more time. Davina Topolova. Okay, good.
Davina Tapawala.
Congratulations. Well done. Your big day.
Thomas Ethan Danielle Van Horn.
Congratulations. You made it. Just tell me. Vergear. Okay.
Peter Brandon Vergeer.
Congratulations. Your big day. Is it Bessie? There you go.
Stephanie Vesley.
Congratulations. Your big day. How does it feel? Yeah, awesome.
Andrew Jack Walton.
Another Walton. Brothers. No. Congratulations.
Samuel Walton.
Congratulations. Daniel, is it when?
Daniel William Wary.
Congratulations. Your big day. There you go.
Grace Margaret Ann Wilkinson.
Congratulations. You made it.
Owen Robert Williams.
Congratulations. Now just tell me, Kent. John Ging Wong. Got it. Okay.
Kent Jun Gin Wong.
Congratulations. Well done. One more time. Pascal Kwasi Wardley. Yes. Congratulations.
Pascal Kwasi Wordwe.
Congratulations.
Jonathan Abraham Ziv.
Thank you. What's coming next? Okay. Are you coming up? No.
Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, that concludes our selection of our BCom honorees. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, I now have the honor to present to you these scholars from the School of Hospitality, Food and Tourism Management that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honors Program. Morgan Ann Clark. Drew Bradley Gowan. Mung Lu Lee. Ching Ching Lee.
Congratulations. Is it Milani? Milani. Okay, there we go.
Kathleen Milani. Congratulations to our School of Hospitality, Food and Tourism graduates. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you this scholar from the College of Business and Economics that he may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science Honors Program. Michael James Dumage. Congratulations, Michael.
Mr. Chancellor, I would ask you to confer the various and several degrees on the graduates listed in the program but unable to be present at this ceremony.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I confer the various and several degrees in absentia on the graduands not present.
Well, graduates, you did it. Well done. Congratulations. Well, you have to know that we're all very proud of your accomplishments here at the University of Guelph, and we'll also continue to be interested to see how the foundations that you've developed here as a student will continue to support you as you go through your own lives and in your future. We want to celebrate your achievements and your successes and hope that you'll stay in touch. And I'd like you to remember that, of course, you were a student here for a short period of time. However, you're a Griffin forever. So make sure that you stay in touch with your alma mater in the months and years to come. Now, following a convocation, Dr. Julia Christensen Hughes, our Dean of College of Business and Economics, will host a reception for all graduates and their guests in Creelman Hall. And this really is an opportunity to congratulate the graduates and to mingle and to share some time together after this ceremony. And we hope that many of you can arrange to attend. Now, just a few housekeeping items. Once you've taken all the photographs you require, graduates, I know that you look great in those gowns and hoods, but if you could please return them actually to the tent outside. Sometimes people have a tendency to keep going, but if you just hang a right and drop them off, that would be much appreciated. And now, the final word goes to our Chancellor.
Convocation is dismissed.
There you go.